What is going on YouTube? Hit it back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically in today's video, we have to talk about the possibilities of this market being in a bull trap and the off chance that we do, or actually it is the main chance that we do actually start to see a correction back to the downside. Here, a lot of you guys are commenting, well, I thought you had a bearish bias. I still do in the short term here in regards to correction to the downside. I don't think we're out of the woodworks just yet before we can start to confidently say we're full steam ahead. But long term, I do believe that markets are due to kind of consolidate. Not a bull market, but we are in that second phase, the uncertainty period, where the markets kind of float up and down. Plenty of volume to move. We've seen 250% runs in these uncertainty periods here. But I do believe short term that we did kind of hit the ball a little too hard, and we are going to start to correct a little bit for the beginning, and then we'll start to see some runs back to the upside here. But with that being said, you can see most of these cryptos like XRP are pretty much intertwined within major resistances here. We have seen a bullish breakout, and we did long, and we are longing XRP. We closed the weekly above our major downtrend here. So long term now, I am bullish for the next couple of months here. But in regards to short term daily trade, swing trading here, we're pretty much retesting a major resistance here. We have a price ceiling putting a lot of downward pressure. We have the moving average here, and you can see we've kind of started to stagnate here, and there's a good chance we could correct lower, or if we can hang out the longer here and lower ourselves on the relative strength indicator, then we should be able to burst through that and head up higher. But short term right now, I do believe a lot of these cryptos, including the S&P 500, are looking for means to correct lower here, and I'll explain a little bit more later on. But you can see we're trading at about 83, 84 on the relative strength indicator for Ethereum here, screaming correction. As you guys can see, we've pretty much peaked. This is the level. This is the highest point we really expected to see movements within Ethereum here. And now that we've hit the top resistance here, now that we've pretty much capped out at a major price ceiling and are extremely overbought, correction is basically due for this market. Same thing with Bitcoin, and you can see we're kind of starting to stagnate out a little bit here. You can see hitting a price ceiling clear as day. This is a problem zone. This is where we had the triple bottom play out. This is where the price ceiling is, and when we broke through this before here and shot to the upside, we were literally trading at about 53 on the RSI. Now we're trading at about 88 on the RSI, so there's no room left for us to explode to the upside here. So we are due to correct, and that's what you guys have to pay attention to. A short possibility is definitely here, and I think it is coming fairly soon, so just be patient for that. Really what I'm waiting for is the S&P to make the first move, and then I think crypto will follow here. And as you guys can see, we're finally retesting a big resistance up here, and correction is definitely due to come. Now, I do have a question for you guys personally that I just want you guys to answer, which I'll talk about a little bit later on in today's video or right after the intro. But with all that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So I'm coming to you guys, I guess heart to heart, because I really want your guys' feedback, and you guys make my channel possible and make this possible, my journey within cryptocurrency. But I just have a few questions for you guys. So as you know, I did start a second channel, as you guys can see here, and it's definitely taken some weird turns. I'm still trying to find myself in the second channel here. What originally started on my channel as just talking about finance videos, you could see originally it was just updates on the stock market, updates on ETFs, what you should buy. You can see we were doing fairly okay, but it was nothing incredible. We got 1,000 views, 1,200 views. Nothing was really exploding to the upside here. 3,500 views, nothing too bad here. But recently, I've taken a turn. I do like cars, and you can see I've slowly started to form more into cars here, where I did a video, how did you get rich in regards to cars, asking Tesla owners, and then I slowly started to talk about other, supercar owners here. This is kind of the avenue I've taken, and I've gotten a lot of good feedback. 56,000 views here, 2.8K, 144,000 views, but recently I've made 2 videos that have been flatlined, and I thought they were pretty good. The rise of daily driven exotics, the full story. Here's why college is not for everyone, TJ Hunt success story. You can see I've kind of started to take this approach towards, and I think the thumbnails are great and so on and so forth, but some of you guys are just not interested in in these videos, and I'm confused because I feel like the thumbnails are really edited nicely here. I spent a lot of time and effort making these, but it just doesn't seem to pop off. So I'm a little confused, as to why this pops off and why these don't. I think I figured it out, but maybe. Do I continue are you interested in my finance car talk, or maybe I'll just broaden my view right now and maybe talk about other things that, instead of how rebuilding supercars made them millionaires, maybe I'll be like how cooking made this man a millionaire and explain his backstory. I've been back and forth. Otherwise, I do have thoughts in the future to kind of rebuild cars similar to what these guys have done, rebuilding cars and growing a channel off of that. And I'm really interested in doing that myself, buying a salvage car and fixing it up and recording it, which is why maybe I don't want to branch out too far. This is just me, I've been thinking about it really deeply for a long time, because it's like I get a video that pops off twice and I'm like, wow, I've figured it out. I've found it. I'm excited. I have something to go off of to make more videos. And then I make 2 videos. I put a lot of effort into them the past 2 weeks and they just flop. So I've been pretty upset about that. And, that's pretty much how it is. So this week I'm going to make another video trying to figure out, about cars and see if it does well. And if it doesn't, then I might just, kind of branch out from that. But I just wanted your feedback. I'm sorry for going off on a tangent and talking about stuff other than cryptocurrency. I apologize. But now, we'll dive right into it. With that being said, looking at the technical analysis, top 10 cryptos here, you can see we are consolidating up 0.26%, but you can see we're flatlined out. So something is brewing, something is coming for the stock market and for cryptocurrency. It just hasn't hit us yet. You can see we did have a beautiful bullish rally to the upside here, and since then we've flatlined out. We've literally fallen stagnant and just trended sideways here. So at some point or another, this is not going to last. As you guys know, sideways movement, low volatility in a market usually causes big swings and big movements here. So there's a very big likelihood that we are going to see another big burst of volume or injection of volume into the markets very soon, and it's most likely going to cause correction here. The reason being is we've been up 20% over the past week here. That's not sustainable, and it's going to cause correction to the downside here. Now, in regards to XRP, we have bought long into this. We have long this. We discussed very explicitly that if we closed above this purple downtrend here, and you can watch my previous videos here, that this major downtrend here, once we've confirmed breaking above that major resistance in purple here, then we can buy in long with expectations of over the next coming months swing up to the upside here long term. I'm not swing trading XRP at the moment here, but you can see we confirmed closing above here. We were able to get in, put more money in if you haven't already at about 38 cents here, and I do expect over the next coming months to eventually slowly but surely move ourselves up to about, I'd say 56 to 75 cents here, but this, will take us into May. So that leaves us with the rest of January, February, March, April, May, could even be June. It could be 5-6 months from now, the middle of 2023. But I do believe that crypto will swing up to there. And I believe, probably the other cryptocurrencies, including XRP, will swing up to there as well here. But short term, I do think that we are due for kind of a little pullback here as we're nearing overbought. Maybe just kind of, filling in the gap here, falling stagnant inside of here, very similar to what we've done in the past here. And then hopefully we can pump higher. But until then, I do expect a little bit of correction. Wouldn't be surprised if we fell back down to here, maybe even lower. But I definitely don't think this is sustainable to just keep pumping to the upside yet. I do think even if it could, the rest of the cryptocurrencies are going to suppress this already here. I do believe Ethereum will pull itself down very soon. Obviously, we'll be taking advantage of these short positions here on BitFi, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. As you guys know, after we see major pumps to the upside here, what goes up must come down, and I do expect crypto to pull down with it, and we'll be able to leverage these by going on XRP, which not many exchanges offer here, and BitFi does, link down in the description, and clicking on short and actually being able to put a short position in to short these cryptocurrencies to the downside. Now, it could be XRP, but as I said, I'm just long XRP, not really swing trading it, but I am for Ethereum and Bitcoin here. So for these cryptos, I expect them to slide to the downside or just heavily drop to the downside here, and I will be entering a short position the second we start to see that correction here. We'll buy in for a short and leverage this to the downside here, and we'll update you guys on Patreon Patreon, obviously. So definitely make sure to check out BidFi. The best part is if you haven't, or if you're not comfortable trading yet, you can use their demo account here, which they've updated. If you go to light contracts here, click on any of these, you'll be able to get the demo account, and you'll be able to short this to the downside. It gives you 100K Monopoly money to test your skills. Now, moving forward here, you can see Ethereum has pretty much repeated history. The previous symmetrical triangle broke bullish. Here we are reversing, doing the same exact thing. What typically happens is we see a lot of this consolidation for a couple days, then a correction. I expect the same thing to happen here, if not even sooner. So just be patient, be weary for that. And just the pullback probably down to here is definitely where I expect to see things happening. Buying in or expecting the markets to move up after 84 on the RSI, it's just crazy talk right now. Obviously, you can take your profits or just move your stop loss a little bit lower just to capitalize on those gains when we do decide to come back down, and then you can enter a short position. But I do expect these cryptocurrencies within a matter of moments, or if not seconds, days, minutes, hours, to come back down very quickly, very soon. I expect Bitcoin to probably pull right back down to its moving average here at about 18.8, 18.9. And I also expect the S&P to pull back down too. I've mentioned this in all my videos, but I do expect either a pullback down to here or down to here. And then I expect to see that consolidation happen. And then at some point, we'll need to break this resistance. Once we can break through purple, then I'll be buying in and longing this to the upside. With that being said, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.